With Wilson
Yeah.
out for the Jets, would you take a gamble on Mitchell for the flex position? 12-man PPR format. So, is he going to get the targets to be worth it in a PPR format?
My issue isn't that. My issue isn't is he going to get targets. He didn't play this past week because he's still picking up the playbook, and they're on a short week against the Patriots. So it's more, does he even play this week? And if he does play, does he play limited snaps? I wouldn't be trusting Adonai Mitchell.
I agree
No,
with that.
neither would I.
I think the Pats defense is too good. Justin Fields is still learning the playbook as well, so that's pointless.
Well, you just said earlier a couple of key stats. They just threw the ball 11 times there at the weekend for 54 yards. So where's your upside with Mitchell?
And the bulk,
even if he gets all of those 54 yards.
and the bulk of those yards, I think, were Brees Hall. Yeah, 42 of their receiving yards were
Brees Hall.
One Brees Hall touchdown reception.
My goodness.
The other receptions were one to Mason Taylor, one to Isaiah Williams, one to John Mechie, one to Isaiah Davis, and one to Jeremy Ruckert.
Nice.
So, there was.
and those were combined 12 yards.
54 yards in total offense. 42 of it was a one pass.
Yeah.
That means if you
we still won. We still won.
Honestly.
Imagine if we could throw the ball for 300 yards. Just imagine how good we would be.
6 of 11, 54, 1 and 1.
But I like that the question was about a Jets player.
I do think Adonai Mitchell potentially has upside. Maybe later, maybe it's later in the year. Maybe it's a stash in Dynasty or whatever, like a deep Dynasty.
He was a second round pick. He was a second round
Dynasty.
pick last year, so he's obviously got talent.
They
just lost faith in him because of that silly play against the Rams.
And he had a great game against the Rams.
He did.
He had 2 or 3 fantastic long plays in that one. That would have been like an 80-yard touchdown.
But you cost your team the win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you deserve to be in the doghouse.
Yeah, but
especially when the owner's on the sidelines, like you do not. You just go sit with the other team.
But it doesn't.
You don't even go back to your sideline.
It doesn't stop him having talent. Like the Jags in that draft class were looking to potentially take him instead of taking. If Brian Thomas hadn't have fallen to them because they didn't expect him to be there, they might have taken Adonai Mitchell.
But the consensus is he's too risky to put in a flex.
I think so.
No, I think it's a desperation play in a really deep league, but in a 14 team, you're bound to have a better.
There's going to be
flex option.
so.
like some of the ones I've talked about today.
It's just too risky on offense and too good a defense. They're going up against. So we would say no.
As I say, he might not even play. He was a healthy scratch at the weekend.